Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Montgomery Biscuits and the Tennessee Smokies. It's baseball. It's The Show. Number 64 will stand in. He, too, had 3 hits in the win last night.
Well, you know, he's been averaging at least an RBI per game over his last 10, so yesterday's performance shouldn't have come as any big surprise to anybody.
A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Lee Davis will stand in now. He homered in the ball game last night.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard.
Hey, wait for yours here.
Number 64 steps in now.
Number 64.
Here's a swing, and oh man! Way out of here. A solo shot here to left, and this ball game is tied at 1.
Well, it's got to be getting near the point where they need to make some alternate plans with this guy up there. I mean, now that's his 3rd home run in the series. I mean, what more do you need to see?
Number 64 will step in now. 2 for 2, including a home run thus far.
Yeah, having a pretty good one so far. We'll see if they pitch him any differently right here in this at-bat.
Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal at all.
Franco is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Number 64 will be the batter. 2 for 3 with a home run thus far.
Yeah, having a solid performance in this one. Definitely been a bright spot for them offensively.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. McGee is underneath this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. Well, the bats were certainly working in this one, but out of everybody, I'd say this man most deserves to be our top player of the game.
Fans are fun. Yeah.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Number 64 gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Mercado going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year, and this ball game is tied at 1.
You just can't throw that pitch right there. That swing tells a story right there. I mean, he got all of that one. Remember, he homered in yesterday's ball game too, so he's riding a pretty good high.
Number 64 steps in now.
Number 64.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Come on, big guy.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
They see it and drive it.
On its
Let's
way,
go.
the 0-1 pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
Now, he's probably lucky
up
he
there.
didn't
Come on
make
now.
contact on that one.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Number 64 gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's
Number
still early in this
64.
game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a...
And now, meanwhile, this is going to be extra bases, and that may just get a couple of runners home. And the runner from second is in to score. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now 6-2. Steven Sung will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground to the left.
Turn and have a look.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. Number 64 will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
Here we go.
Here comes the first pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
Hey, wait for a
He's
good
set.
one.
Here's the
Drive,
0-1.
pick one out.
Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to
Right
third.
here, right the ball.
On to first, a double play. Number 64 will stand in. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips.
He's been such a big factor for his
Number
guys in this
64.
one. He's got a chance to do some more damage right here in his 5th at-bat.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Calling for it, Dowling. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8. And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over. The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. A good matchup here. Number 64 strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Number 64 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Drilled right back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Oh, you better have to pay attention.
Steven Sung stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding it.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Dowling giving chase. 2 down. In now, Javier Piedra, as the switch hitter will take his cut.
Pitching so far this year. His average against righties is pretty ugly so far.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. Leaps and makes a terrific.
Hey, drive that pitch.
Number 64 will dig in. 1 for 2 thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. Oh, he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
He's out.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give him. Number 64 will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
You think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. Steven Sung will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are short.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left. Well, runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour. Babe Neff will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
Hard hit ball to second, and this is knocked down over there. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first. Number 64 will stand in for the first time, and he's seen that average climb during his current 7-game hitting streak.
Number 64.
He's set. Here it comes. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1. Eric, you look at these guys with a first-inning lead as they take the field for the bottom half here this afternoon. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
And they're already well on their way to another win, and we've only played.
Steven Sung will dig in now. Off to a slow start, as you see there. Just barely over the 200 mark here in April. And a dive, but he's back in there.
Simple throw over there.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And he misses with it. Ball.
Come on, man, get your pitch up.
Lee Davis will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Hank Castellano will stand in, and as you can see the big number there, he's up over 400 to begin the campaign. And the pitch on 2-1. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Finn is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So no run. Number 64 stands in.
Second baseman. Number 64.
Drive it.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Chopped weakly to the left. Finn scoops it up. A quick out number 1. Michael Daly will stand in. He flew out his last time up. sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth. Into the box.
Leading off for Montgomery. Second baseman, number 64.
Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Number 64 steps in now. First pitch of the at-bat.
Number 64.
Down the third base line. But a foul ball here, 0-1.
Good pitch right here. Let's go, kid. Come on,
Set
kid,
to
get on
deliver
for it.
the
Here we go.
0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. 5-2 our score as we play inning number 7.
Let's go.
Grounded down the third base line. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. Throw into third. Too late, and he's safe at third. Stepping in, Steven Sung will swing it from the left side right here.
So I think he's happy to be over.
Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And no throw as he'll just hang on to it. Runners are at second and third with one down. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Let it rip right here.
Just did manage to catch that one with the last 2 inches of his glove. That could have been trouble.
Pulled toward right center field. Jimenez is in pursuit, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll get one back with the sac fly as it's now a 5-3. Lee Davis comes to the plate now, representing the potential tying run.
Well, if he gets a pitch to drive right here, you could.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1.
Come on now. Here we
Aaron
go.
Zimmer takes his turn now, looking to add some insurance to their lead in the form of that run standing out at second base.
Yeah, a base hit right through the infield would probably do it, but you can bet those guys in the outfield are going to be any chance at all.
Throw gets him.
He's
2
out.
down. Number 64 will stand in. Couple of singles in 4 trips this afternoon.
Yeah, man, I like the way he's not trying to do too much up
Number
there.
64.
Just taking nice controlled swings, and it's paid off a couple of times so far today.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And it's quickly 0-2.
We need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Lifted in the air to center field. Moving under it, Jimenez. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, you see a couple of hits for him in the ball game. This one was tight throughout, but in the end, he really helped lead his guys to this victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Carroll, Steve. It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Number 64 gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
This one's hit deep out to left center field. Dowling ranging back. Gone! So a solo shot here to left center field. 6th home run on the season for him. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, I think it's pretty fair nowadays to call this guy a young phenom out there. He's starting to get some national press, one of the better prospects around, and he gives you a look right there of why folks are so bullish on his future.
Number 64 stands in.
Number 64.
Hey, drive your team.
Swing and a miss on a ball in the dirt, and it's strike one. Very weakly on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. Rich Franco will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Hit out towards second, fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So this doesn't look good for now, as he's going to come out with what looks like an injury to his back. Could be a number of things, and we're hoping it's not something that keeps him out for an extended period. Cliff Waddell is going to come in now and take over following the injury.
Cliff Waddell.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, it wasn't exactly a complete game, but he did get him in.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the floor. We'll stand in trying to keep that hitting streak alive and see what he's done over the past 9 ball games.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here. Need you right here, kid.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Stay hot, babe. Here we go.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. Mason gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a fairly painless top of the first. Rich Bourbon will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And taken in out there for the first out. A chance now to take a look.
he's currently hitting over 300 against right-handers, which is obviously what he gets to face in this game. So I think we'll see him give a nice performance at the plate. He could be a key factor.
To short, Ramos is right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. Number 64 will stand in for the third time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, you got it. No one better.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Bat explodes as this has popped up.
Hey, let it fly. Let it fly.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. Number 64 will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances. But he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Hey, clutch up right now for us, kid.
Hard hit ball to second. Backhanded. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. Johnny Mosley steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Yeah, this is a huge moment in this ballgame, Matt. I mean, you might be looking at this at-bat when it's all over as one of the turning points in this game.
And 8 innings have come and gone now. And, boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award. But what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on.
Back here with our... The show's continuing coverage of minor league baseball is on the air. Number 64 gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on.
64.
Out in front of it, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on.
Let it rip right here.
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Let's try. Let's go right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Protecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Alejandro Ramos steps in hoping to get things going at the plate. You can see it's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. Runners on the move for second. Hot shot to third. Oh, what a dive. In time.
Wow, made it look easy.
Number 64 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch.
Hitting up for Montgomery. Second baseman.
Swing and he pops him up
64.
over toward foul territory. And he's retired here, 1 away. Number 64 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Number 64.
A ball hit hard to the left side. And that'll get down for a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him.
There you go. Find the ball. Find the ball.
And he will make it around as he gets in there. It'll wind up in E7. Steven Sung will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Runners are at first and third, 1 away.
Hey, come on now, big dog. Get your pitch.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Parrott is in pursuit. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
With one out, he had two jobs to do there. One, get that run home from third, and two, stay out of the double play. He did it.
Lee Davis will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not drive right here.
Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Yeah, and with 2 away, maybe a chance to get a second run home here in the inning. He picks a good pitch to run on, and he's in safely at second.
Come on now, one time.
Boy, tough to lay off, but he's glad he did. It's 1-2 now.
All right, so he sort of wasted one up right there. Now I think we'll see a breaking ball down in the zone, trying to get him to swing and miss.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error in the inning. Josh Gore will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Chopped weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play. So stepping in, number 15, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. On the ground, softly towards second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left. Number 64 steps in now.
Number 64.
He's set. Here it comes. To short, hit hard. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Striding in to start the 9th, Brian Pins, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, this has been a great game so far, and they're only down by 1. So getting this leadoff guy on would be huge for them.
Sung is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our top player of the game award?
Here now is our
Yeah,
final
and I
line
think we
score.
probably...
It's time for baseball now as the show's tour of the minors continues with a stop in the Southern League. Number 64 readies for his first swings in this one. And boy, check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of pop at the plate right now. Now a swing and a fly ball. Beal sprinting after it and foul. The 0-1 delivery. Hit out towards second.
Dig, 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 dig.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. Brent Beal will stand in here with a runner at first to start the inning. Now, I know both of you are more familiar with the art of hitting as opposed to the art of pitching, but on a wet night like this, who do you think this favors?
Well, I think... I know they're going to argue, well, the grip, but the ball doesn't carry on wet nights. So if I'm out there, I'm saying, look, pitcher...
Johnny Mosley will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Oh, I'll tell you, no hitter wants to go through a streak like this. Already the numbers don't look very in his last 10.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Number 64 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 64.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, get the pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
Now a spin and a throw back to second. Runner's back.
Hey, get the pitch right now.
Now a spin and another throw back to second. Keeping particularly close tabs on him.
Hey, need you right here, kid. Drive something.
0-1, here it comes. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make it. Number 64 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point.
Now batting. number 64.
Now a throw over to first.
No, he's safe.
And a dive, but he's back in there.
Just keeping an eye on him.
All right, one time right here.
Drilled right back up the middle. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there. Mikey Matuk will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Scorched to third. To second for one. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board. At the plate, William Parrott. He flew out in his last at-bat. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. On to first, and can you believe it? A 3-pitch inning, and just like that, the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. We're through 6 full. Number 64 stands in.
Number 60.
And need you right here now. Here we go.
Hey, big moment. We need you. Here we go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Oh, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. Around third and being waved on home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate. Mikey Matuk stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Popped high in the air. Calling for it, Morales. He's got it one away. Lee Davis steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
They can scratch another run across right here.
Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here we go.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Parrott on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. Oh, and he ignores the third base coach and heads for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. Javier Hiedra will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get...
Throw on to first, and the ball game is over. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Final line score.
Yeah, he wound up.
MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around. Number 64 gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Keith Hamilton will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in. And he indeed takes only the out at first as the runners move to second and third with 1 away now. Ramon Samuels will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. Sent on the ground out. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So no runs, no base hits. Number 64 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here. Need you right here, kid.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. On the ground to short. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So 2 runs. Andy Perino makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Sung coasts under it, 1 down. Digging in the switch hitter, Henry Broussard. He drew a walk his first time up.
Come on, big guy, get yourself right here.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Number 64 will take his 3rd shot at it now. He's 0 for 2 thus far here tonight.
Well, what do they say? 3rd time's a charm? Well, we'll see about that.
Hey, your pitch right here. Let's go.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Lifting is over, and he tucks it away for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
And this is right where they wanted this thing. You see it on show track there? They wanted to take him up around the letters, hoping for the pop-up.
Number 64 will stand in another dangerous spot here in the inning as this ball game is hanging on the precipice of getting out of hand.
Yeah, I think you have to get this guy if you're going to have any chance of sticking around. Even a single here might put this one out of reach.
1 run is scored. And the run is in to score from second. It's an 8-1 ball game. Steven Sung strides in, grounded out his last time through.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate again, Lee Davis, as he'll bat for the 2nd time in the inning. Skied into very shallow right. Livingston has it in his tracks, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Hank Castellano gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Hey, come on, big dog.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Struck him out, and the inning finally comes to a close. But 6 runs here in the inning have taken a close game and broken it. Keith Hamilton gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Grounded to short. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man. A handful of fine individual performances to choose from in this one, boys. But what do you say we go ahead and let this man take home the hardware? He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he was a